2024, the schedule of events allowed me to compete in mountain biking, which I hadn't actually even ridden my mountain bike for over 10 years. I have an old Lightspeed that's kind of a dinosaur compared to some of the newer ones, but it was done out about a half an hour out of the St. George, Utah area. There was 2 races, a time trial and a group cross country, and quite a few competitors. Beautiful day, beautiful country, and I think it was called Virgin, Utah. I'm getting started there, and there's another one that has to do two rounds. So some people did the trail twice, and I did it once. You start off on kind of going out on a road, and then you hit the trail. Trail was pretty well marked. I mean, it was well marked, and it was pretty well groomed. There were a couple of difficult spots where you had a lot of rocks and a pretty steep drop off, but for the most part, even having not, it was well marked, as you can see, but for the most part, it was a well-groomed trail. So having not ridden for over 10 years, it was still, able to compete in it, and it was. I'm not taking a chance. Too many years since I've been on a mountain bike.
All right. The good thing is you're still here, buddy. You are still here.
Yeah.
Look up.
Stay with it, man. Had some great encouragement there on the trails, but again, the trails were for a person that hadn't ridden a mountain bike in so many years, it was challenging but yet enjoyable, and I think it would be something I would do in future years if there's a conflict with the other cycling events, and I had to convert over to the mountain bike as opposed to the other cycling events. But you can see beautiful country, great day, and lots of good competition. I think I mentioned it before, at least on other videos, that the 2024 Huntsman had close to 12,000 competitors. I think it was 11,860 or something like that. 30 countries, 30 different sports. Of course, St. George is an absolutely beautiful area, as you can see. This is more deserty, but you can go to Zion or National Park. You can go to Bryce Canyon. I think there's Archer's National Park. Of course, it isn't far from the Grand Canyon. It's just a lot of incredibly beautiful country. For those that come out to compete in the Huntsman, you'll have a chance to visit some sites that are some of the most prestige and gorgeous in the country. So I'd encourage anyone, not only that, but the Huntsman is probably one of the most well-run master events that I've ever been to around the country. Just really well done. And here we're coming towards the end of the bike.
Too old for this. And I'll see you next year. Same thing, right?
Here we come off of the trails here at the end, and you're back on a road as you come to the end of the race. So it's a big circle basically, and here we are at the end of that race.
Yay, John! All right. How'd you do?
It was definitely a great time, but definitely winded at the end of it. So got refreshed and back ready. They had a lot of good rewards there at the races, and I ended up with several myself. Okay, we're here at the 2024 Huntsman World Masters with Jeanne Young. This is the mountain biking event, and I tell you, it's the first time I've actually done a mountain biking event myself.
And Jeanne, you'll notice, has the gold medal. Jeanne, tell us a little about yourself, your background, how you maintain health and fitness.
Well, I try to exercise every day, whether it's walking, running, biking, skiing.
Oh my gosh, you do it all. What is your
Yeah.
age, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 74.
74, you look
Yes.
fantastic.
And I just keep a lot of interest in a lot of things. Life excites me. And so just get up every day and
Have you found out that when you're fit, and obviously you're fit all year round, that you've had anything that's come up in life that being fit helps get through it? Maybe an injury, maybe an illness?
yeah, I seem to heal faster.
Okay.
I have a better attitude. Exercising every day actually feels like it makes me smarter.
Yeah, that blood's running through the brain. It's got to help. I'm no, like I said, no doctor, but I got to believe that works.
Yeah, and I just kind of keep up with my grandkids. They seem to
Yes.
get faster all the time.
How many grandkids?
I have 7,
7? I
Yes.
love it.
so they're so fun.
Oh, grandkids are great because you can play with them, have fun with them, and say, okay, go back. All the other work the parents can take care of. Yeah.
Send them home.
Yeah, send them home. Send them home. So you do all these various events. Is there any one that you prefer or that you've been?
Actually, this is my first time at
Oh, it
this
is.
event, and this is my first mountain bike race.
Well, we're together on that. This is the first time I've ever mountain bike raced, and this is my 4th time at the Huntsman. We have that in common. What else would you say to the person on the couch? They just say, well, gosh, I just can't do it.
Sometimes the first step is the hardest, and
Yes.
just get up and move, whether it's cleaning your house or doing your lawn, and just do something where you move every
Yes.
day. And then you'll eventually get addicted to the feeling that you feel fantastic
Yeah.
when you move.
And I think that sometimes if you don't feel great, you might say, well, I'm only going to go around the block, a short block. But once you start, then you say, well, shoot, I feel pretty good. Now I'll go longer.
Yes, and it sets the tone for the whole day.
Yeah,
It really does.
that's so good. Any spiritual belief or anything that helps drive you through life? Anything that's paramount?
Just be a good person. And
Yeah. The golden rules kind of thing.
yeah,
Do unto others as you'd have them do to you.
Yes.
Good biblical truth.
yes.
And I don't know if I asked you, where are you from?
Carson City, Nevada.
Okay, Carson City.
Yeah.
Any other thing you'd want to say to the person out there that's thinking about doing something but not sure that they can compete?
Just find something you enjoy. Join a club.
Yes.
There's walking clubs, there's hiking clubs, there's all kinds of clubs to stay involved with people.
Yes.
Getting out and being with people is very exciting.
And your husband does this, right?
He does. I'm so lucky.
So you mountain bike together with your husband?
Yes, we do. I have the magic bike. When it gets a flat tire, I tell my husband, just put it in the garage. Next morning, it's fixed.
That's the magic bike, you know. When you got that, what do they call them when you're the person that takes care of you when you're riding? I figure there's a certain name for it. and I forgot.
A pit crew, I think, in,
Yeah, maybe
in
it's a pit
motor
crew.
racing.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Just your enthusiasm, your being in shape, all the things that you do to keep healthy.
Eating well, too. I forgot
That's
that
a
part.
good point. That's a good point. You know, you can't just load up on starches every day.
No, and it's when I first started trying to figure out what was healthy and what wasn't, I heard something and it really made a lot of sense. It says when you go to the grocery store, shop at both ends and skip everything in the middle.
Ah, that's interesting. I never heard
Yeah,
that.
don't eat any of the box stuff or the pre-made stuff.
Yeah.
Cook your own food. I know it's hard for all the people that are working. It's really hard, but
Yeah.
eat meat, protein. Protein is so important when you get
Yeah.
older. So I drink a protein powder plus keep up the protein. That's important as you get older.
I think you're right. I don't do it enough. I do a little, but not as much as I should do it. But that's really true. I don't. like I say again, I'm not a doctor, but it seems to me when you eat those processed foods with all those chemicals, it's some of those chemicals that get in the body that I think cause some of these, diseases we fight, whether it's cancer or,
I agree.
even Alzheimer's, it just stops the flow of blood.
Your body doesn't know what to do with the chemicals. It knows what to do with food, but it doesn't know what to do with the chemicals.
Good point.
So it puts them in weird places, like, here.
It doesn't know what to do with chemicals. Perfect point. Any other thing you want to say?
This has been a great day, and
Yes.
it's been really nice to meet you. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. And the gold medal we both got.
Yeah.
God bless. Thank you.
All right.
We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.